Hi, I'm Eric Watson from Watson's Hat Shop in historic Cave Creek. Today we're going to talk a little bit about men's hats, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a guide on what sort of styles go well with different lifestyles. The first one here that we have is a traditional center dent fedora. This is actually modeled after the Indiana Jones style of hat. We have a snap brim that goes all the way around, comes down in the front, and we have a traditional grosgrain ribbon around it. We have a bit of a pinch in the front of the hat here, and that is a traditional fedora. Kind of the adventure style guy that likes to dress up a little bit like Indiana Jones did. Our next hat here is a Aussie Style. The Aussie Style hat is typically worn by people that like the outdoors, they like to go fishing, and they just want to keep the sun off of their face, their neck, but also want a durable hat that utility-wise will protect them from the elements, but also looks good with jeans or khaki pants. And this is the Aussie Style hat. Our next hat is actually more of a reenactor's type of hat. They commonly like hats that evolve around the old Western style, Hollywood's Western, movie style of hat. You can see the brim is kind of, distorted, kind of old looking. We have a crease here in the front, a pinch here on the side, the top. And we have the cavalry, Civil War cavalry cords that go around the hat. So this is typically a hat that single action shooter society people would wear, reenactors, mounted shooters, those sort of things. Our next hat is more of a gentleman's hat, and this would typically have been worn back in the day by somebody that was more had a prestigious job in society. It is more of a Homburg style, and this sort of hat would look great with a gentleman wearing a suit, really dressing up for a special occasion. Our next hat is a Panama hat. Panama hats can be worn with shorts, with pants. They just go great with a lot of different wardrobes. This particular hat has a smaller grosgrain ribbon, the traditional bow here on the side with the keeper. It has a snap brim down in the front, and has a pinch here in the front as well with the center dent. These hats are very lightweight. They hold up very well as long as you handle the brim, and this would be worn on hot days, specifically humid hot days or just dry hot days. Our next style hat is got a slight pinch front here. It has a snap brim all the way around and does not come down in the front. And this is a style that a lot of Hollywood movie stars typically you're seeing them wear. So it's an old style, but it's becoming more of a modern style as well. And this is a style of hat that you can wear, you can dress down and wear this, but you definitely want to have pants on and not shorts when you're wearing this style of hat. But definitely can be dressed up as well with a nice suit for a special occasion. It looked great on a businessman, this sort of hat would. This hat here is a Cattleman. This is a traditional hat that most men that are ranchers, cowboys, typically their grandfather, their dad, and then them would wear this style of hat. And you can see it's got a crease here on each side. It's down in the front on the brim. It's got a shoveled side here, down in the back as well. And this is actually a typical color as well, what we call silver belly. So This is a typical hat that you would see actually a rancher or cowboy, because of their lifestyle, they would be wearing this style of hat. And that is the more common styles that men wear. And that's just a brief guide on hat styles and how they're worn. I'm Eric Watson from Watson's Hat Shop, and visit me online. Thank you.